Hi and welcome to Yoga with Kylie. This is a nice short handstand focus class. So we're going to get straight on into it and do some wrist warm up. So interlace your fingers and just start to circle the wrists in one direction. And then you'll circle the wrists in the other direction. Good. And then bring the hands onto the floor. You're going to do a little push-up with the hands. So it's going to feel like you're scrunching your fingertips towards one another, almost like you're squeezing something underneath the hands. So come into a tabletop position and then start to squeeze, thumb towards little finger and then lower down. Squeeze, thumb towards little finger, lower down. Good. Keep going with this action. You'll start to feel it warm up the muscles through the palm and also maybe even into the forearms. Good, a few more. And then last one. Good, come up onto your fingertips. Press into the fingertips. We're going to do cat-cow in this position. So inhale breath, draw the chest forward, lift the sitting bones, shoulders hug in. Then exhale, tuck and round, spread the shoulder blades nice and wide on the back. Inhale, breath, chest moves forward, sitting bones lift up. Exhale, tuck and round, spread the shoulder blades wide. Inhale, chest moves forward, sitting bones lift. Exhale, draw belly in, spread the shoulder blades wide. Last two, inhale. And exhale. One more, inhale, and exhale. Come back to neutral spine and turn the hands around this time, so a backward-handed tabletop. And again, we'll come into cat-cow. So inhaling, chest moves forward, sitting bones lift, draw the navel in. Exhale, spread the shoulder blades wide. Inhale, chest moves forward, lift the sitting bones. Exhale. Shoulder blades spread wide. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to neutral spine. Draw the belly in. And either just step your knees back so you're in more of a diagonal line, or tuck your toes and come into a plank position. Keep a slight bend in your elbows and squeeze feet to hands, hands to feet. You want to roll the inner thighs up to the sky. Keep the gaze slightly forward of the mat. Good. Last couple of breaths. And then carefully turn your hands around one at a time. So you're in plank position. We're going to do scapular press-ups in this position. Again, you can use your knees on the floor if you need. Keep the arms straight. Draw the shoulder blades towards the spine. Keep the gaze forward. And then inhale, press and dome up through the upper back. Exhale, shoulder blades draw towards the spine. Arms stay straight. Press and dome through the upper back. Exhale, shoulder blades draw towards the spine. Inhale, press and dome. Exhale, shoulder blades towards the spine. Press and dome as you inhale. Stay there. Spin the biceps forward. Hug the shoulders to the sockets. Come to the tips of the toes and draw the center of the chest forward. Nice slow lower all the way down to your belly. Once you get to your belly, extend the arms out in front of you. Untuck the toes. Press tops of the feet to the floor. Engage the legs. Tilt the tailbone to the floor. You'll feel how the belly comes away from the floor. Keep the belly away from the floor. Float your head up off the floor and then see if you can float the arms up. Be careful not to press the belly down or lift the feet up. So the belly stays away from the floor, tailbone stays scooping towards the floor. Good, exhale, release. Give your legs a little shake and we'll do that one more time. Squeeze inner thighs, press tops of the feet to the floor. Tailbone scoops towards the floor. Belly lifts away from the floor. Lift the forehead, lift the arms. Press out through the hands, squeeze the biceps against the ears. Good. Slowly release with control. Slide the hands back underneath your elbows. Tuck the toes, firm up the legs, firm the belly, lift it away from the floor. Inhale, breath, high plank. Exhale, breath, down dog. Good. Really press the ground away. Think handstand shape with your arms. So just gaze at the fingers. Index fingers either parallel or slightly more turned out. And then really grip the floor with your fingertips. Take a breath in. Right leg rises. Keep the pelvis square. As you exhale, pull the knee in towards the nose. Round through the upper back and step the foot between the hands. Drop your back knee to the floor. And sweep the arms up. Catch hold of your left wrist. Start to sink the hips down and also tailbone forward. Try to pull the right heel back underneath you and take a little lean over towards the right side. Keep the chin away from the chest. Spin the right armpit forward. Knit the ribs in. Good. Inhale slowly back to center. Bring the hands on either side of the front foot. Send the hips back and up for Ardha Hanuman. Flex the foot, flare out the toes. Draw the navel in and up. Now you're going to pull up on the thigh and see if you can kick yourself in the face. So 1, 2, 3. Kick yourself. Hold the leg there. Now don't be surprised if it's this to begin with while you're building the strength. But ideally what you want to work towards is being able to lift and hold. Good. Place the foot down. Shift forward. Place the hands down. Straighten out both legs. Now press the ground away. Round through the upper back. Pull the toes towards your face. Now see if you can lift the heel up off the floor and then slide the leg back without bending the knee. Beautiful. Stack and open the hips. Squeeze the heel to the buttock. Give it a little shake out. And then place the foot down. Other side. Extend left leg to the sky. Square the pelvis. And then draw the knee in towards the nose. Step the foot in between the hands. Lower your back knee to the floor. Sweep the arms up. Catch hold of the right wrist. Sink the hips down and forward. Tailbone forward. Left heel draws back underneath you. Start to lean over towards the left. So just opening out through the lateral line, through the latissimus dorsi, through the front of the chest. Keep the chest and the chin away from one another. So you want to lift the gaze. Knit the ribs in. Good. Inhale, slowly come up. Place the hands down, send the hips back and up. Flare out through the toes. Try to lift the sitting bones towards the sky. Pull up on your left thigh. Draw the navel in and up. And then as you inhale, see if you can lift the leg. Hold. Keep the gaze forward. Lower it down. We'll try that again. Inhale, lift. Good. Exhale to lower. Shift the weight forward. Place the hands down. Straighten both legs. Press the ground away. Pull the toes up off the floor. Now try to press and lift the heel up. Good. And then keep the leg straight. Send it all the way back. Stack and open the hip. Squeeze the heel to the buttocks. Square the pelvis, straighten the leg and place the foot down. Turn the toes out, the heels in. Gaze forward at your hands. Bend the knees. A little spring. Whee! Feet outside the hands. Malasana. Drop your hips down to the floor and come to Dandasana. So sitting up nice and tall, we're going to slowly lower down to our back and do some body rocks. So the arms will reach forward in front of you. Draw the navel in and slowly as you can, lowering yourself down. As you lower down, you're going to curl tailbone up towards your ribs. And there'll be a moment around about here where you feel like you need to just plop down. I want you to keep curling tailbone up. Keep the rib to hip connection. So there'll be this moment where the feet will just ever so slightly lift up. There it is. And you're in Ardha Navasana. Hold that line and start to rock. Squeeze the buttocks, squeeze the inner thighs. If you want to intensify, you can take the arms above the head. If you need to modify, you can just hold. Good, another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Bend your left leg in towards you. Let's take half happy baby pose. Grab the outside of the foot, pull the knee down and into the armpit. Press out through the left heel. Good, and then slowly start to straighten that leg. If you need to, you can catch hold of the back of the thigh or the calf muscle. And press out through the left heel, squeeze the inner thighs, hover the left foot off the floor. Try to press the right leg away from you and draw the right leg into the socket. Good, and then bend that leg, pull the knee in towards you, lift your chest up off the floor and take the arms above the head. So both legs are off the floor. You're going to switch change. Left leg pulls in, right heel pushes away. Change. Change. Really focus on the knee that's bent, pulling in towards you. Change. Change. 2 more. Change. Last one. Change. Good. Lower the right leg to the floor. Catch hold of the outside of your left foot. Half happy baby pose. Pull the knee down and into the armpit, but at the same time, extend the right leg away. So typically when we start to play with handstand, what happens is we lose the connection or the ability to extend one leg and bend the other. And we end up with both legs kind of flailing around in this kind of bent leg, soggy position. So really setting that awareness in the body now while we're lying down. Good, straighten the leg, catch hold of the back of the calf muscle or the thigh. Press out through the right heel, squeeze inner thighs. And then try to press your left leg away, but also draw the leg down and into the socket. And then bend the knee. Pull the knee into the chest. Lift your chest up off the floor and take the arms up over the head. And then switch change to the other side. Pull the right knee in. Switch change. Switch change. Switch change. Switch change. Switch change. Last one. Switch change. Good. Both legs. Happy baby. Draw the ribs in. Pull the knees down. Good. And then hug behind the knees. We're going to rock up and down and end up in Utkatasana or chair pose. So start to pull the heels in close. Reach the arms forward. Rock a few times. Make your way to chair pose. Sit the hips back and down. Reach up through the hands. Sitting bones towards the heels. One more full breath in. Lift the center of the chest. And as you exhale, fold over the legs. Uttanasana. Take a breath in. Ardha Uttanasana. Hands to the shins. As you exhale, hands to the floor. Step it back. High plank position. Shift forward to the tips of the toes. And exhale, lower. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. The exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts high as you inhale. Exhale, step it to the top of the mat. Spin the back heel to the floor. We'll reach the arms up. Warrior one. Square your pelvis as much as you can. Move the right shin forward. Right hip back. Belly spins to the right. Left arm reaches a little bit more. One more full breath in. Exhale, hands down, frame your front foot, slide the foot halfway down the mat. Now press the ground away, our scapular press. Claw the floor with your fingertips. Extend up through the left leg and start to lean forward into the fingertips. Now keep pressing the ground away, drop the gaze, and then you can either stay there or play with a little hop, pulling the heel to the butt. Now what you want to avoid doing is using the top leg to throw you. So use your bottom leg to create the hop. And then slowly, foot comes to the floor, step back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, left leg rises. Exhale, knee to nose, step it in between the hands, back heel spins flat, arms reach high as you inhale. Warrior one. Reach and extend up through the fingertips. Press firmly through the outer edge of your back foot. Sink a little bit deeper if it's available. One more full breath in. Then exhale, hands to the floor. Slide the foot halfway down. Extend the right leg to the sky. Press the ground away, so the scapular press position. Lean forward into the fingertips. Connect ribs to pelvis. And then play with just a little hop. Using the bottom leg to hop. Try to keep the arms straight and keep the top leg extending to the sky. If you manage to find a little balance, you want to really pull your left knee in towards your chest. Keep connecting rib cage to the pelvis. Slowly lower down, step downward facing dog. Right leg lifts high as you inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, reach the arms up. Warrior one. Exhale, hands to the floor. Slide the right leg halfway down. Press the ground away. Claw the floor. Lean into the fingertips. And then again, keep the arms straight. Little hop. Try to squeeze your thumbs towards the center line. Try to drop the gaze so the back of the neck stays nice and long. And then if you want to transition through chaturanga, keep squeezing the elbows in. Search your right leg back. Your chest forward as you lower down. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. So if you're taking that transition, you really want to focus on the chest moving forward, the leg moving back as you hug the elbows in. If you are still a little bit weak in your chaturanga, then don't do that transition. You need to have a really strong chaturanga before you start to lower in that way. So if that is you, just do the hop and then step it back to down dog. Let's do the left hand side. Left leg reaches high. Exhale, knee to nose, step it forward. Spin the back heel flat, reach the arms up high. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, hands to the floor. Slide the left leg halfway down the mat. Press the ground away, keep the arms straight, thumbs squeezing into the center. Drop the gaze, lean into the fingertips. Little hop, left heel towards the butt. Right leg is searching high for the ceiling. And if you're lowering to chaturanga, left leg searches back, chest moves forward as you squeeze the elbows in and lower. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Right leg reaches high. Exhale, step it in between the hands. Keep the back heel off the floor. I'm going to do a little dancing monkey routine to try and get this idea of lightness through the pelvis. So you're going to switch change to the other side. Switch change, other side. And then as you start to play with this a little bit more, I want you to see if you can find more popping action. Hips over the shoulders. Pop up, hold, change. Pop up, hold, change. Pop up, hold, change. Good. Last one. Pop up, hold, change. Good. Take a little rest. Child's pose. Arms alongside you. So now we're going to combine this idea of the dancing monkey with the kicking of our face that we did at the beginning. So it's going to be a split hop forward. So as you split hop, think of lifting the pelvis high, trying to kick your face with your bottom leg and really extending the top leg towards the ceiling. So just like our Supta Padangusthasana that we had on our back. So we'll come into downward facing dog. Bring the feet together. Now you're going to land on your right foot. You're going to bend the knees. Think dancing monkey. Lift the pelvis. Kick the right leg towards your face and land on it. Step back and try that again. Bend the knees, so it's right leg again. Lift the pelvis high. Try to kick the face with your right foot and land. Step back. This time left side. Bend the knees. High through the pelvis. Try and kick your face with your left foot. Land. Step back. Bend the knees. Try and kick your face. Lift the pelvis. Good. And land. Step back. Let's do right side again. Bend the knees. Spring. Kick your face. You'll find that little moment of float. You almost feel like, I like to think of it almost like a stop motion animation character. Step back. Bend the knees. Lift high. Kick the face. You're almost pausing in midair. Step back. Bend the knees. Pelvis high. Foot kicks the face. Good. Step back. This time we'll take it into a warrior 3 and then into warrior 1. Stag handstand to exit. Bend the knees. Pelvis high. Kick the face. Land. Slowly rise up. Warrior 3. Whoop. Carefully land the toes to the back of the mat. Warrior 1. Reach the arms up. Full breath in. Exhale, hands down. Frame the foot. Slide the foot halfway back. Lean into the fingertips. Keep the arms straight. Little hop. Find your balance. Find your handstand. And then choose your exit, either through your chaturanga or stepping straight to downward facing dog. Remember to keep the elbows hugging in if you're taking the handstand exit. Last side, bend the knees, little spring, kick the face, land on the left leg, slowly rise up, warrior 3, squeeze inner thighs, right toes to the back of the mat, reach the arms up, warrior 1. As you exhale, hands down, frame the foot, send the foot back. Squeeze the thumbs, lean in, round through the upper back, little hop. Ribs connected to the pelvis. Slowly extend, left leg back, chest forward, elbows in. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bring your knees down onto the mat, wide-legged child's pose. Take your right arm underneath the left and thread the needle. Good. Slowly bring the arm back through and take the left arm underneath the right. Just a little release for the shoulders, the upper back. Good, and then just slowly bring yourself back up. If you've got time, then please lay down, take a little shavasana. Hope you've enjoyed that. So it's just a little bit more detail on how to get your stag handstand and how to do the split hop. Hope you've enjoyed the practice. Namaste.